5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. It would be found on a perusal of the judgments of the two courts below that the main factor which weighed in their conclusion about the status of defendant being a licensee was the non-production of any rent received by the defendant and certain contradictions in the statement of the defendant Ajab Singh and his witnesses stop DW2 Munna regarding the exact year when the premises was let out stop. In fact, the whole tenure of the judgment of the lower appellate court on this point would show as if the burden is disregard was on the defendant and not on the plaintiff stop. Even the merits of the oral evidence laid on behalf of the plaintiff respondent were not discussed by the learned lower appellate court stop. The trial court no doubt went into the evidence of the plaintiff's witnesses also on this question, but its conclusion regarding creation of a license and not a lease appears to be obsessed mainly with the finding that the room in question was constructed by the plaintiff and not the defendant stop. The mere fact of the failure of the defendant to prove this fact, however, would not go to the extent of establishing that his status was of a licensee within the meaning of Section 52 of the Easement Act and not of a lessee within the meaning of Section 105 of the Transfer of Property Act stop. What was required to be considered was whether it was a transfer of a right to enjoy the premises or was merely grant of a right to remain in possession, which in the absence of such grant would be unlawful stop stanza. In his cross-examination, however, the plaintiff himself admitted that the litigation with the irrigation department had ended and he had obtained possession before the defendant's induction in his this premises stop. This went to completely demolish the theory of the room in question being given on license to the defendant to guard against encroachment by the irrigation department stop, so much so that the plaintiff also admitted in cross-examination that in the criminal case proceeding, this civil litigation by compromise the defendant left the land western portion on which he was has now constructed house stop. This goes to prove the truth of the defense version that initially the defendant was a tenant of the entire land at the rate of rupees 70 per month as rent, and when he agreed to vacate the western open portion, the rent was reduced to rupees 35 per month stop. The fact of non-production of the copy of the compromise filed in the criminal court by plaintiff also goes to indicate that had it been filed it would not have supported the plaintiff's version of license stop. The learned courts below committed a grave error of law in ignoring these material aspects of the evidence and in placing reliance on relatively inconsequential factors for their conclusion regarding absence of lease and creation of a license stop over.